Hi, that guy in the bed, that's me. And I could have made this delicious energizing Mocha oatmeal, but you know how it is. Instead I pressed 3 times snooze and now I'm in a rush. Whoa! What happened? That should save you a couple of minutes. Now how about you prepare that oatmeal you've been raving about so much? Maverick from Top Gun. PS, I will reverse the trick in public if you ever press snooze again. Okay. Alright, here are the ingredients. You need 1 ripe banana, about half a cup of oats, which is about a small handful, 1 cup of coffee, a small teaspoon of cacao powder, the unsweetened one. Of course you could also use something like Nesquik, but it definitely will get sweeter. 1 pinch of salt, a few walnuts for a little crunch, honey for extra sweetening, and last but not least, some soy milk or normal milk, whatever you prefer. Regarding the directions, I'd like to show you 2 ways. One, let's call it the classic porridge way, and the second one, the overnight oatmeal way. Let's start with the porridge way. First, let's mash the banana. I recommend you to buy bananas that are already pre-cut inside the peel. They should be available in any bigger supermarket. Try them out. You'll be surprised how much time you can save with them. Now you just have to mash it a little bit until it's creamy. Next, we need to chuck everything into a small pot. You can start with the oats, then add the banana, next the coffee, the walnuts, the small teaspoon of cacao powder, and finally a pinch of salt, like a quarter of a teaspoon. Now stir a little to make sure that everything is well combined, and then let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Porridge professionals might say that I used a little bit too much water, so if you want it to be done a little quicker, probably you have to use a little less coffee. The consistency now looks very good, it's kind of sticky, and I'd say it's ready to go. I think now there's nothing to explain anymore. Just top it off with a few more walnuts, add the soy milk or milk, and then add some honey for sweetening. And there you go, an energizing and filling breakfast done. Now let me quickly show you how to prepare it the overnight oatmeal way. Just get a bowl, mash the banana and add the oats. Here it gets a little different. Instead of freshly brewed coffee, I just used instant coffee powder. I do that because we won't put the mixture on the stove to simmer, so there won't evaporate any water. If you want to use higher quality coffee, I'd suggest adding an espresso. Apart from that, the directions stay exactly the same. Now just add a cup of milk, stir it a little to combine, and then it goes off in the fridge for the night. Yes, and this is how they look like about 10 hours later. They are not going to win any beauty contest, that's for sure. But nevertheless, they're very tasty. I like it. I think it's definitely worth trying. Especially if you're a little tired of the regular porridge, you should give this one a try. You won't be disappointed. See you in the next video. If you are looking for a great lunch or dinner idea, I really think you should check out the African peanut soup. And why not just subscribing to our channel? There's really nothing bad that can happen. Except maybe that I make a bad joke and it's not really funny, but then at the end of the day you still have the recipe.